Morning, everybody. Michelle here. I thought I would come and share what I'm doing. I'm sitting at my sewing machine this morning and working on some clusters, some like fabric clusters for some boho journals that I'm working on right now. And so what I'm doing is just kind of chain stitching so that I'll have a big long piece of fabric and then I'm just putting, pieces of like boho sort of sari silks and that kind of thing as the second layer. And then I'm going to use these fibers on top. And so I thought I would try and turn on my camera while I was doing this. So now I have my camera set up right in front of my face. So I think this is going to work, but I thought I would just share anyhow. So this was the first part of the not cluster. Like what I'm going to do then is I'll cut this apart and then I'll sew buttons on here, and this will be on the edge of a page. And then this little piece here will be like another cluster, and I'll separate it from the original piece of foundation fabric, and I'll put buttons on that one, and that'll be as another page embellishment. Anyway, so now I'm on to my third one on this strip of, it's just like strip of fabric, like it's the salvage edge of fabric. Usually quilting cottons have this on the edge, and I never throw them out because they always show these all the colors that are in the fabric, and I just think they're really pretty. So that's what I'm using them for today. So this piece of fabric that I've chosen is a little odd because I'm going to try to miss these pieces. Like I don't want to stitch into those. Although your machine can stitch through these. These aren't real metal. It's almost like a tinfoil. So you can't, I can stitch through it normally, but I want them to be kind of visible as part of the cluster or the embellishment. So all I'm doing here is I'm just going to get all of this under my machine, and then I'll just put the needle down while I get myself organized. I use my tweezers a lot to help to ruffle up this fabric, and I'll just kind of hold it down while I get that sort of organized. These things aren't actually the easiest thing to do when you have a camera in your face, but now I just have to find, I also have what's called a knee lifter, and it lifts my presser foot so that I can still keep both hands on my machine. Now I was just looking for my end piece of thread because I like to grab onto that just when the zigzag stitch is starting, just so that the thread doesn't get sucked down into the, into your bobbin case. Like, anyway, so I just kind of, I don't tug on it, I just hold it so it doesn't go all the way down. And then it does its 3 stitches, give it a pull, and then I let go. And then I'm going to use my tweezers to help ruffle these pieces here. And then I just go like that. I don't think I missed, I think I might have sewn over that, that first one, but I want to go kind of crooked because I think that looks really cool. And then I just use my tweezers to help pull up for the next one, and then I just keep going. So I try to keep the fiber straight, and I ruffle up the fabric that's, on top of the foundation piece there. And I know I said I keep these things because these are really cool, but it looks like in this case, this whole piece is going to be covered up. But that's all right. I have so many of these things. So let's just keep going. So I just keep going like that. I hope this isn't too loud. It might be. Sorry about that. I couldn't figure out another way to set up the camera so that you could see what I was doing at the machine. And sometimes I give this fabric at the back a little tug just to help pull it through if it starts getting too thick. And there we go. So that's one. And then I'm gonna just grab another piece of a sari scrap. Like I have a whole bag of scraps here. See, it's a whole bag of sari scrap. And I'm going to just lay down, I'll just lay down another piece of fabric for the next row. I'll just cut this. Actually, this one is nice because it's see-through. And so we might actually see the designs on the, well, this one now we're just into the words, but maybe in this case we'll see the words underneath this fabric. So then I'm just going to get that back up under the presser foot so that I can start my next. And so I guess what I'm trying to show you is that I actually chain stitch. This is called chain stitching when you don't break your thread at the end. And I just chain stitch through my fabric embellishments. It's not really a cluster, but it'll be kind of a cluster when I get the buttons attached. So then I just keep going and going like this. And like I mentioned, I just try to keep the fiber straight, and then I ruffle up, and sometimes it needs help pushing through because it starts to get kind of thick. And while this machine is a bit of a tank, it usually can go through a whole whack of thicknesses. Sometimes it needs a hand. Needs a little push. Or pull, I guess, in this case. Yeah, and so this is how I do my boho journal fabric embellishments. And so that's that. I'm just gonna show you where we've gotten so far. So this is this one here. I think you can see. The light is it's pretty bright. Anyway, so that's the first one, and I will probably sew on some buttons, I don't know, either through the middle, the bottom, the top, I'm not sure yet. And then this was the other one we did. And so this is the back of the foundation piece. So it stays fairly straight. And then the top piece of fabric, the sari or, boho fabrics that you use are the ones that get kind of ruffled. And using a pair of tweezers really helps. Then you can, really maneuver your fabrics to go through them. So there's the pink one. And then there's that one. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I've been so missing in action lately because I'm trying to go through all my fabrics and trying to clean up my workspace that I've just walked away from journals for a while. But I have this gorgeous, gorgeous boho journal that I'm working on. And so I needed to take a break from cleaning and get back to journal making. So that's it for now, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.